Hi everyone, welcome to Empower Rangers Forex weekly Forex tactics review subscription services. I mean to do an introduction to the subscribers or the prospective subscribers to let you know what exactly this service is about. Okay, just a big recap. This service came out 2 weeks ago. That was the week commencing 19 November 2012. So we are now into our third week, okay, of the subscription services. And I thank some of my dear students who agreed and who have trust and faith on me and subscribed to this service. However, I felt it's important for other people to know what this service is about. So I'm doing this very quick video to allow everybody who is viewing the video to understand what this service is about. So before we start, let us do the quick disclaimer. Understand what we are talking about here are merely really hypothetical scenarios, and past results do not guarantee future performance. Okay, so it is your own decision to take on any trading ideas you gain or you have as a result of watching this video, and you're solely responsible for that. With that understanding, let's begin. So people ask Jack, since you have been teaching Forex level 1 and level 2 class, some of you know I'm doing this for a while. You ask, wait, is there any continuing effort or education service that I provide? Then I said, well, maybe it is useful for people who have completed level 1 and level 2, or for those who have yet to start with me on level and level 2 to understand the way I trade Forex market. So with that weekly subscription service, I hope that it is adding as a complement to my existing service. So in that regard, this weekly service is to give subscribers the following information. Number one, it is meant to recap the Forex fundamentals of the previous week, so as to decide this question from a fundamental perspective, which is the strongest currency to buy and which is the weakest currency to sell. For those who know the way I teach in level 1 and level 2, because of the concept of fractional disparity, right? The concept of fractional disparity, we do not limit our opportunities by trading only the US majors. For example, Euro dollar, pound dollar, Aussie dollar. There will be times when USD is not a tradable currency for that particular week. And in that regard, we will be looking at crosses. For example, yen crosses, for example, Euro AUD, Euro GBP, and some of you who have not been told that this is tradable, let me assure you that with more and more people trading Forex nowadays, these kind of what I used to call exotic crosses become very liquid. Okay, I remember the good old days when I look at Euro Kiwi, the spread was 20 pips. Right now, from my own broker, the spread is only 5 pips. So how many of you are getting excited to learn how to trade these kind of unpopular crosses, which to me is something I'm actually teaching in my level 1 and level 2. All right. So it is also meant to give the subscribers other than a recap of the last week's events, the major events of the following week, and more importantly, to explain what exactly as a professional forex trader I'm looking for from these events. Remember, this is not a news trading service. We are not here to tell or to ever share with people how to trade on individual news items. For example, as I was recording the video, I knew that just a while ago there was Australian retail sales number came out and the number was pretty bad. So some of the traders I know will participate the trading of, let's say, Aussie dollar or Aussie yen as a result of that disappointment from the Australian retail sales. However, as far as we are concerned in Empowered Rangers Forex, we don't trade news. Okay, we look at them as how to relate to the interest rate outlook for the purpose of our fundamental study. So for those who are interested in this aspect of trading, welcome to check out on my level 1 Forex to Forex basics class, which I actually talk about this. All right. And this weekly service is also meant to provide subscribers with A review of the large speculators holding, and I call this obtaining insider information legally. It sounds nonsensical, but there's this thing in the US that allows people to retrieve this kind of so-called insider information legally because it is published on the majors, which is the Euro futures, Pound futures, Aussie futures, plus several commodities. And these informations are useful for us to structure or to prepare for our intermediate term trades. Okay, and this is very useful for intermediate term traders. For example, you will put on a trade for 2 months, 3 months, or even 6 months. You may find that this is a bit weird because a lot of our competitors are teaching people how to trade short term. For example, intraday. However, in our Empower Rangers Forex, we don't teach really intraday until the students go up to level 3, okay, which is our advanced price action trading for Forex, okay. However, there are numerous opportunities available should one decide to look for intermediate terms kind of Forex trading. We will also review the bonds and the treasuries used in the US, Germany, and the UK so as to identify possible Forex trading opportunities. All right. And finally, let's come to the technical aspect. So from a technical perspective, we would then also address the question which is the strongest currency to buy and which is the weakest currency to sell. So therefore, as a result of this understanding of the fundamentals as well as the technical, what we are doing is we have one trading opportunity whose fundamental and technical aspects are lining up very nicely. So that would be our trading opportunity to be featured in our subscription service for the prevailing week. And at the same time, purely from technical perspective, we will also look for one trading opportunity. One trading opportunity. This is good just purely based on technical aspect. So every week we will be looking at 2 trading opportunities. Okay. Now, the whole thing is that we will also look at the trading opportunities that we identify from the previous week and evaluate the performance. Okay, so we are not just giving out trading opportunities and then leave it for the subscribers to work on it. We'll actually review it and study the chart and see what we can learn from that lessons. Okay, so it is kind of like education for the subscribers. So what's this service is not about? So first of all, this is not an investment advice service. So we are not providing trade recommendation. Okay, and this service is definitely not for intraday traders because there's no intraday information available because this is a weekly forex tactics. So it's a weekly thing, it's not a daily thing, so it can't be for intraday traders. And this service is not for traders who don't want to do any work and learn how to trade forex. Okay, it's not for lazy people. You do have to work on it. Okay, and this service finally does not substitute you as a trader. You will still calling the shot. You will still be calling the shot. You will still be the one placing the trades with your broker if you want to. And more importantly, you will be the one solely responsible for the trades that you put in. It's nothing to do with this service, okay, or me, or anybody in Empower Rangers Forex. All right, and I've already started this service 2 weeks, so why not we take a look of the results we have so far. Starting from November 19, which we really was our first week, and at that time we were looking at 2 trading opportunities, pound yen and Aussie yen, based on fundamentals and technicals. For pound yen, it is a fundamental and technical line up trade, and then for Aussie yen, it is really a pure technical trade. Okay, so this is the result we have got for pound yen. For the 5 trading days after this service was published, pound yen cross actually went up 300 pips just within the 5 trading days, 300 pips. Okay, and for Aussie yen, it also went up pretty nicely for 200 pips. Okay, I'm not here telling you this on hindsight, and while we put all these trading opportunities to our subscribers, this is the result we got after 5 trading days. So we had a very fantastic or marvelous first trading week for our subscribers. And then just last week, 26th November 2012, we were looking at Euro Yen as what I would call the trade for fundamental and technical lining up, as well as Kiwi Yen, which is a trade purely from technical aspect. So here were the results. For Euro Yen, we didn't get any trigger on breakout on Monday and Tuesday, but we did notice a very nice swing low formation. And if one knows how to place a trade using this piece of information called the swing low trigger, as what we actually teach this in our level 2 class, one will be able to make 50 pips profit within the week. And for Kiwi Yen, same thing, there wasn't any breakout triggers on Monday and Tuesday. Similarly, on Wednesday, there was a midweek reversal. And as a result of that, there created a swing low formation as well as a big figure triggers. So people who know how to use big figures as a trigger will be able to make again 50 pips by the end of last week. So last week, it wasn't a very fantastic week compared to the very first week where we were talking about hundreds of pips. And yet, by using what we are teaching in our level 1 and level 2, subscribers should be able to make some money from the Forex market in the previous week. And sometimes you'll notice that I will not give you exactly the entry and exit. Reason, because this is to be fair to those people who actually learned how to do that in level 1 and level 2. So this service is not a complete substitute of the education. It is meant as a complement to my existing level 1 and level 2 class. Okay, so it is very important for subscriber to note that there is actually no entry and exit discussion. And you must understand where I'm coming from. All right. And for those who are interested in signing up, okay, this is what you can do. If you subscribe to the service, you'll be granted access to my restricted post in empowerrangers.net. Okay, that contains the weekly Forex tactics review. If you are not a subscriber to this service, once you click the post, it doesn't give you any access. It will instead redirect you to the payment site. Okay, and if you are existing level 1 free members, please understand that this is a paid subscription service. You are not able to get the access to. You have to actually subscribe for the service. And what you will get from this weekly subscription service is a PDF file containing the slides that are used for the recording. And of course, it's the recording itself, which is good for those who would like to learn by viewing or watching videos. So I have actually two modes here. One is for those who like to read and make notes, and the other one is for people who are more of a visual learners. Okay, so how much does it cost you? The normal price for this service is not cheap, $200 a month. Why? I have to do the recording, and that lasts about 30 minutes. I have to prepare the slides, and it always takes me at least 2 to 3 hours. Okay, it is slightly better than my level 2 class, which I have to spend one whole day to prepare for the slides. And of course, for that service, it is a lot more expensive. Here, we are talking about $200 a month, or approximately $50 a week. However, this is a good news to all of you who are new to my service. Between now and 31st January 2013, the service will only cost you Singapore dollars 49 a month. So it is a very huge discount I'm giving, because I would like people to test out the service. And the better news for people who take action right now is, for the first 2 weeks, you will be only billed Singapore $8. Come on, my friend, it's Singapore $8 a week, compared to normal price of average $50 a week. I promise everybody that the price will return to $200 after 31st January 2013. Because I feel that the value is a lot more than $8 or $49 a month. Seriously, I can easily charge this service for thousands of dollars a month. But for what do I get from this? I want people to learn. I want people to trade safe. I want those who wanted to trade Forex but they can't trade intraday, at least to have some ideas and some tools to use so as they can participate the forex market to gain additional passive income. And more importantly, my friends, it is very important for people to understand that you do not need to trade intraday in order to make money from the forex market. I always teach my students this very important fact, and to them is a great discovery. You just need a 50 pip profit target per week. You can make very decent money. And what I'm asking for is a just simple trading idea and get 50 pips. And if you can get even more than that, isn't it even better? Is something which I would call a surprise, but 50 pips a week will allow you to be able to enjoy trading forex successfully and consistently. Because after all, it is the money management and trading psychology that dictate the success and the failure between a forex trader and another forex trader. Okay, so if you are keen, how are you going to sign up? Here's how you will sign up. First of all, you can go to my website empoweredrangers.net or familycenteredentrepreneur.com. Find a post that says weekly forex tactics reviews. Okay, for example, in front of you, you'll see a weekly forex trading tactics review for 3rd December 2012. If you are not subscribers to this service, obviously you are not able to have access to that. So if you click anywhere on this post, you'll be then redirected to this site, which says that you will be paying $49 a month, and for the first 2 weeks, $8. And there is a subscribe button below, as you can see here. Okay, so what you need to do is simply click the subscribe button. You will be redirected to the PayPal website and make the payment. And once you have made the payment, you will be granted the access as a Forex Tactics Review member. And then you will be able to have the link and the files for you to watch and make notes accordingly. Okay, so I hope that this quick video allows you to have a better understanding of what this service is about. And once again, thank you for watching the video. For any questions, comments, and observations, you can send me an email to jack.wong@empoweredrangers.com. Please also visit my website at www.empowerrangers.net or .com, as well as familycenteredentrepreneur.com. Okay, have a good day, everyone. And this is Jack Wong. I'm signing off now, and bye-bye.